Riley to the top of the key, over to Dean. Dean controls the basketball, looking to try to run some offense as he's going to break him down off the dribble. Passes over to Compton. Turnover by Gate City. 4:27 left. 11-9. Trailblazers. Checking into the ball game for the first time will be Chase McGonagall, as well as number 13. That's Nevada Godwin. Daniel Boone looks to work the ball around. Goodwin, excuse me.
Be a backcourt.
Has got a backcourt violation. First turnover of the night for Daniel Boone comes at 4:14 left.
Goodwin kind of lost the ball when it was passed to him and rolled all the way down to the Gate City, actually under the Gate City bucket. So Hensley's going to inbound it for the Blue Devils.
11-9, 4:14 left as Dean has the basketball, passes up top to Compton. Dean looks to pull from way outside, shots up, no good. Shot is rebounded by Hensley, but they're going to say his foot was on the line. Turnover to the Trailblazers. It's 11-9. Here comes Daniel Boone, bring the ball up. It's going to be Jared Atkins with the basketball, where he played 4 minutes. And so far the Trailblazers lead by 2. Norris with the basketball, kicks up top. That's a big McGonagall as they try to give it a go. Pull up from a three-point shot. No good. Rebounded, though, by Goodwin. Goodwin pulls from three. Shots up, no good. Another rebound for the Trailblazers as it passes back out to Mr. Goodwin. And 13-9, the Trailblazers lead. Chris, last year, if you remember, Gate City trailed at halftime here before Irvin exploded in the second half, as there's going to be a three-pointer missed by Compton. Here comes Daniel Boone. Shot's going to be up. No good. Rebounded, though, by number 20. That's Cade Norris. And it's 15-9. Pass is a turnover, looks like, by Gate City. Shots up, shots good. Jared Atkins, and Gate City calls for time.
Gate City's looking really out of sorts right now. They're not playing the ball that we're used to seeing. They're making some ill-advised passes. They're not in sync right now.
Again, that's going to be a 30-second timeout. So, again, a super coming up on Thursday, taking on Dobbins Bennett. Of course, you know, they wanted to, coming off that huge win against Oak Hill Academy. Chris, do you think there's any hangover sort of effect from that?
They better get over it quick if there is. Otherwise, Boone's going to just pull away from them right now. It's 17-9. This is not the Gate City team we're used to seeing.
Inserted in the ballgame is Aiden Begley for Daniel Boone. Another sub, as well as Caleb Head, 5'10" junior guard for Daniel Boone. DeAndre Mack into the ballgame for the first time tonight. As Compton being double teamed now. Again, trapping defense. Good defense by Daniel Boone, and then calls another turnover. Here comes the Trailblazers, laid up by Begley. They've got a 10-point lead, 19-9.
Boone is certainly not playing like a 4-3 team right now. They have caught fire.
Again.
Another steal by Boone. Pass went into DeAndre, and they just stepped in front of it as Andrew Hensley does the same thing. Boone's able, however, to come down with the rebound. Colby Backus.
So he got a little bit of trouble there, called a timeout. Daniel Boone calls for time. Again, both teams with 4 timeouts left now here. And again, 19-9 so far. 2:16 left. Chris, all out of sorts. Just, I mean,
I'm kind of at a loss right now.
Yeah, I mean, there's really no way to describe it.
I don't know. Everybody's come out shooting. I say shooting cold. Dean has 5 points, but this, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's Boone's defensive schemes caught Gate City off balance, or if they're just not really. They're just having an off night right now. There's still time to shake it off, though. Still 2 minutes to go, first quarter.
So 2:16 left, and Gate City on defense right now as Daniel Boone will inbound the basketball with a 10-point lead. Works it around again. They've got with the ball to Begley, and he passes over. That's going to go to Norris. They look to try to work it inside. Ball will go out of bounds. Pass a little bit too quick for Begley, who was cutting across. And Gate City will inbound the basketball. Got it to DeAndre Mack. Mack gives it back to Dean. Gate City does get it across half court as DeAndre Mack shots up, no good. Rebounded by Caleb Head. Here comes the Trailblazers. Backs him in. Another 2 points for Cade Norris. 21-9. As they're going to try to come over and trap Dean. Dean's going to try to dribble through it. And shot's going to be up, and they're going to say there was a foul. Foul on the play will be, it's going to go against number 24. That's Caleb Head. First foul, first team foul of the night. Bradley Dean for the line. Shots up, shots good. Chris, that's the first points we scored in about 3.5 minutes.
Right. 21-10 right now. I was trying to figure out what happened. I have 20 in my book for Boone. They got him 21 as Dean's second shot is good.
10-point advantage for the Trailblazers. Again, if you're Daniel Boone, you've got to be happy right now with the way this has gone so far. As looks like try to back down inside. Pass out, shots up by Goodwin, no, but another rebound. Rebounded by Caleb Head, put in. Chris, they're just out hustling us right now at this point.
They are.
They're getting to the loose balls. They're getting the defensive stops. And right now it is a 12-point lead as they're going to get a blocking foul. That's going to go against number 10, Aiden Begley.
Gay City's kind of standing around watching their shots right now also. They're not really crashing in.
Back into the ballgame comes Eli Starnes. 23-11, 1:05 left. Shots up, shot is no good. Chris, as you mentioned, this Gate City crowd kind of quiet off the left-hand side. As Starnes will shoot his second. DeAndre Mack leaves. Luke Reed comes to the ball game as he does make the second. It's 23-12. Caleb Head bringing the ball down for Daniel Boone. Again, they're looking to try to work the basketball again. When they go that, they've been able to, again, those back cuts have been hurting Gate City as the missed shot and rebounded by Reed. Here comes Gate City. Got it to Eli Starnes across the timeline as he gives it to Compton. Compton's going to drive to the foul line. He's going to kick it back out top to Dean. Dean with the basketball, looking to try to work it around. He's got it to Starnes. Starnes inside to David George, and there's going to be a foul. Going to assess that one too. It's going to go against number 10. That's Aiden Begley.
That's 2 on him.
2 on Begley. 2 team fouls. Should be 3 team fouls, but they don't have the 2 up there.
Yeah, Caleb Head has 1, Begley has 2. But they also have them with 23 points, and I have them with 22.
Some discrepancy going on here at Daniel Boone High School.
Unfortunately, mine is not official.
Luke Reed.
They're going to call Reed on the drive. He kind of got a little out of control, lost his footing, fell into Nevada Goodwin.
He thought it was football season again. He was trying to get across the goal line and run through him. So first foul on him as we're under 20 seconds left, 23-12. As they're trying to get the last shot, looks like it's going to be Caleb Head up top. As 9 seconds, clock goes down. Shot's going to be up. Shot's going to be no good. Rebounded, though, by Head. And he's going to try to throw up a prayer. No good. And after 1 quarter of play, Daniel Boone leads Gate City 23-12. We'll take a quick break, come back. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Choosing to work with local businesses is the easiest way to support and strengthen your community. Virginia Farm Bureau insurance agents have been committed to providing personalized service to their local communities for almost 70 years. With over 100 offices throughout Virginia, Farm Bureau Insurance is always your hometown option for auto, home, and business coverage. Contact your local agents here in Scott County, Whitney McConnell, Richard Helms, David Weddick, and Amanda Horton at 276-386-7411 or go online to vafb.com. Coverage provided by Farm Bureau Insurance and their affiliates.
All right, we're back here live from Daniel Boone High School as Gate City's came out kind of quick. They were up 7-2, but then all of a sudden they have been outscored in a big way. 23-12, the Trailblazers in control as they've got the basketball. Then they do inbound it. That's going to be Zach Saul, who's running the point to start the second quarter, as he's got it over to Caleb Head as they look again, trying to go inside. They do kick it around the horn. Great ball movement. It's going to be to Atkins. Rebounded, though, by Eli Starnes. And here come the Blue Devils. Eli's got it. He's going to pass it up top to Dean. Dean will try to drive. Kicks over to Compton. Compton shots up. No good. Rebounded, though, by David George as he's going to try to go back inside. Great move by George. He got his own rebound, but his shot's no good. Rebounded, kicked out. Here comes Atkins and the Trailblazers, and he bounced it off his foot. Regained it, though. Shot's going to be up inside. That's going to be number 12, Colby Backus. 25-12, Daniel Boone leads. John Compton with the basketball, gives it to Dean. Dean being double-teamed at the half-court line. Over to Eli Starnes. Starnes being guarded one-on-one by Head as there's going to be a foul. Caleb Head switched off of him, went to Dean, and committed the foul. That's going to be his second foul, we think.
That, honestly, I thought it's a little tiki-tack. They kind of bumped a little bit, but there's been a lot more egregious non-calls so far. But, well, it is what it is. That's two on Head.
Well, we've not heard from the officials in a while, so they wanted to make their presence known. So that's going to be 4 fouls on Daniel Boone, 3 on Gate City as they try to work it around, and there's going to be another foul away from the ball this time, and it's going to go, I think, against number 34. Is that right?
That was my thoughts.
Number 34.
Like
Crowder Jones, 6'3" junior, called with the foul. Gives it to Dean along the baseline, and they're going to say he bounced it off his foot. Turnover by the Blue Devils. 25-12, 6:42 left. Chris, what you never want to say it's a good thing, but it's good to see maybe what this Gate City team does with a little bit of adversity here on the road.
Well, that's kind of the purpose of scheduling these big out-of-conference games to help you later on as Dean steals the ball. Driving down the court, it's got one-on-one, up for the layup. Of course it's good.
So again, anytime Gate City needs points, I stop talking. So here we go. Daniel Boone with the basketball this time as they've got it down. Try to work it inside. Driving inside. Kicks back out top. Of course, over to the corner now. Zach Saul's got the basketball. Saul tries to give it. It's going to be to Atkins. Shots up, no good. Here comes Gate City. Rebounded by Compton. He's got it to Matt Hensley.
I believe Ghost got a little piece of that ball to knock it down. I would have credited him with the block.
I would as well. Here comes Eli Starnes. Starnes with the shots up, no good. Rebounded by Norris of the Trailblazers.
And they're going to get Backus with a walk. The
Well,
ball's thrown a little bit behind him, and he reached back to try to catch it. And when he did so, he kind of stumbled a little bit.
So 5:39 left, 25-14. So as the Daniel Boone student section starts to chant a little bit again, feeling pretty good. 25-14 is the ball game right now. Into the ball game for the first time, though, is Dakota Howell for Gate City as there's going to be a shots up. It's going to be blocked. Howell's got the ball at the top of the key this time. He's going to give it to Dean. Dean's going to try to drive Of course, every time he tries to penetrate, there's two people there waiting for him. As they've got it around to Hensley. Hensley shots up, no good. You know, the other night that was some offense. He had 3 threes, misses his first tonight. 25-14.